Assalamualaikum and a very good day to all. I am going to present our research project entitled Mosses of Lowland Forest in vicinity of Pergau Dam, Jeli, Kelantan. My team consists of 5 researchers including me, Dr. Nikno Hazrina, Ms. Munirah Anshah, Ms. Nur Shazwana, Associate Professor Dr. Haja Maidin, and Professor Dr. Syukur Muhammad Noor. We are from Department of Biological Sciences and Biotechnology, Faculty of Science and Technology, University Kebangsaan Malaysia. Before we go any further, let me briefly give a little bit explanation about bryophytes, especially mosses, which our research has been focusing on. Bryophyte comes from Greek words, bryon and phyton, which means small green plant. It is a group of non-vascular plants that do not have xylem and phloem tissue. It also disperses spores to reproduce. There are 3 types of bryophytes, namely mosses from division of Bryophyta, liverworts from Macanthiophyta, and hornworts from Anthos-rotophyta. On the right is the basic structure of mosses that comprise of gametophyte and sporophyte. There are many functions of bryophytes, including mosses, such as they play an important role in our forest ecosystem as pioneer species, preventing soil erosion and absorbing water. Besides, they also can act as bioindicator for air pollution because they can absorb heavy metal very well. In addition, they have phytochemical that can be used as anti-cancer and anti-inflammation for medicinal purposes. Other than that, they also have been used in construction, arts, and tourism like Moss Garden in Japan and Mossy Forest at Brinchang Camera Highlands, Pahang, Malaysia. I would like to share a few characteristics that usually used by the biologists to differentiate families in mosses, namely alacell that can be found in Cematophyllaceae, vaginal lamina in Physidentaceae, and Caselinacell in Calympraceae. Let me go through the past mosses explorations that have been done in Kelantan. Firstly, at Gunung Stong by Damanhuri et al. 2005. Later, by Sulaiman et al. 2010 at Lodging Highlands. In 2013, at Gunung Chamah by Damanhuri et al. And also by Damanhuri et al. At Gunung Basor in 2017. All the floristic studies that have been carried out are highlands. Thus, it is not surprising to get high number of taxa, which is more than 100 for each locations. It is because most of the mosses prefer humid areas to grow. Based on all the publications stated, including Young et al. 2013, the latest number of moss taxa in Kelantan is 299 in 105 genera and 37 families. The map shows the study area of this research. It is Pergau Hydroelectric Dam Station, which is located across Pergau River in Kuala Yong, Jeli, Kelantan, and about 70 kilometers southwest of Kota Baru. It is also situated within the Pergau Valley, with Gunung Basor as its highest summit of 1,840 meters above sea level. These are the methods used in this research, starting with sampling, curation of specimens, species identifications, and data analysis. During fieldwork, we focus on lowland forests from 350 meters up to 640 meters above sea level around Pergau Dam. All the samples were collected from various microhabitats along the trails in the forest with tree trunks, twigs, leaves, rotten logs, soil banks, surfaces of boulders, and crevices of rocks. After coming back from sampling, all the samples were air-dried immediately. Later, they were placed in the herbarium envelope and deposited to the Herbarium of Universiti Kebangsaan Malaysia, UKMB. All the specimens were observed under light microscope to see and evaluate their morphological characters by comparing with dichotomous keys, descriptions, and figures in related bryological books, monographs, and journal articles. After analyzing the data, we have documented 82 taxa of mosses. To be precise, 66 species, 4 subspecies, and 12 varieties in 46 genera and 25 families. The results show that it represents about quarter of the total taxa, almost half of the genera, and more than half of the families reported for the state of Kelantan. Meanwhile, for Peninsular Malaysia, it covers about 15% of the total taxa, more than quarter of the genera, and half of the families. The largest family recorded is Calimpraceae with 12 taxa, while the smallest families only represented by a single species, namely Daltoniaceae, Hypopterygiaceae, Leschiaceae, Octoblefaraceae, and Pothiaceae. Besides the high number of mosses found for a lowland forest, there is also a new addition for Peninsular Malaysia, namely Cematophyllum subhumillae. Plus 15 other species stated were the new records for Kelantan, such as Chaetometrium leptopoma, Athropoticium falcifolium, Physidens geminiflorus var. Geminiflorus, Floribundaria walkeri, Garovatlia angustifolia var. Bogorensis, Grotiella tomentosa, Macrometrium angustifolium, Mithridium fasciculatum, subspecies Obtusifolium, Necropsis gracilenta, Philonotys batramioides, Philonotys mollis, Philonotys royalei, Rhacopilum cuspidigerum, Ceropodon albovaginatus, and Trematodon longicolis. These are some of the pictures taken in the field. After analyzing the specimens, we discovered that most of the mosses were collected on the tree trunks. For the conclusion, we would like to recap all of our findings. There are 82 taxa of mosses in 46 genera and 25 families have been documented from lowland forests in vicinity of Pergau Dam. Cematophyllum subhumillae is a new addition to the bryoflora of Peninsular Malaysia, while other 15 species were new records for the state of Kelantan. The largest family is Calimpraceae, while the smallest families are Daltoniaceae, Hypopterygiaceae, Leschiaceae, Octoblefaraceae, and Pothiaceae. Finally, majority of the mosses were found living as corticals on the tree trunks. We would like to thank Ministry of Higher Education Malaysia, Universiti Kebangsaan Malaysia, and TMB Research Sdn Bhd for supporting part of this research. These are the references used in the whole slides that have been presented just now, namely Damahuri et al. 2017, 2013, and 2005. Gleim 2017, Marco and Anita 2020, Suleiman et al. 2010, and Young et al. 2013. Before I end the presentation, let me read this poem. Like a creeping moth, excitement slowly fills me. I will surely burst. That's all for now. Thank you for watching and listening. Till we meet again. Bye.